Today marks the start of the much anticipated ecosystem-based disaster risk reduction in the OECS, training of the instructors. This is the first of its kind to be undertaken in the region. 5 years ago, the OECS Commission started its first climate change project, ably funded by USAID to the tune of $9.5 million US. As part of the project mandate, we are to build the enabling environment in support of policies and laws to reduce vulnerability, address information gaps that constrain addressing vulnerabilities, make interventions in freshwater and coastal management to build resilience in the tourism and agricultural sector, increase awareness on issues related to climate change, and improve capacities for climate change adaptation. Over the years, the OECS member countries have created pivotal institutions that have provided for regional stability and socio-economic advancement. However, climate change impacts and climate variability are shown to have serious deleterious environmental, social, and economic consequences on member states. The impact on small islands has been explored by many scientists, and in general, it is forecasted that sea level rise and associated effects from extreme weather events will lead to greater coastal flooding and damage to shorelines and infrastructure from storm surge, erosion, and threats to livelihoods. The region is already experiencing the effects of warmer seas, changing weather patterns, which affects watersheds and coastal resources, and the invasion of non-native species already are creating serious problems on our islands. We have also seen the occurrence of more frequent and extreme droughts and weather systems in recent times, which scientists have predicted will become more frequent in the Caribbean. This is despite the greater periods of heavy precipitation that we've seen, for example, the Christmas Eve trough of 2013, and last year with the passage of Tropical Storm Erica, which wreaked quite a bit of damage in Dominica. With droughts, we've also seen the accompanying health risks, such as heat stress, which affects the more vulnerable of society, such as the elderly, and the creation of perfect conditions for the spread of vector-borne diseases, such as dengue, malaria, and the more frequent ones of chikungunya and Zika. In order to combat this, there is a need for the development of policies, strategies, and plans to mitigate the impacts of climate change, as well as to outline the roles and responsibilities and to build the capacity of member states which would enhance their resilience through disaster risk reduction measures. I can go on speaking about the effects of climate change on our region and the domino effects that are associated with it, but I will leave this up to our able experts and facilitators who will speak more of this and to how best build resilience by using ecosystem-based disaster risk reduction measures. In view of building resilience and creating the enabling environment to deal with disaster risk reduction using ecosystems, the OECS Commission, through the RAC project, in collaboration with the Ocean Governance Unit and the ACP, has engaged the services of these facilitators to develop and deliver this training workshop that has been tailor-made for the region and which will enable member states to develop their own ecosystem-based disaster risk reduction measures. This training is therefore targeted at representatives from key national agencies responsible for disaster management, water resources management, tourism, fisheries, agriculture, NGOs, and health, just to name a few. In order to ensure the sustainability of this initiative, we have developed the necessary tools whereby you, the participants, can go back to your countries with the knowledge that you will attain here this week and impart this on your colleagues, which will then help build a cadre of persons throughout the region who will be efficiently trained in using ecosystem-based disaster risk reduction measures to build resilience to climate change. In closing, I would therefore like to stress the importance of this workshop and to urge all participants to put their best foot forward. I thank you very much.